Hello, this is Steve at greenfieldh2o.com. This is part 3 of the Dodge Ram HHO project, and I've got a lot to show you today. I've got the box mounted in the back of the truck here, and I got all the components hooked up. It's about 90% complete. I haven't hooked up the Apexi fuel controller yet, and I haven't hooked up the EGT gauge yet, but got everything else going. I'm going to take a look down at the tank hooked up there. This is the left side. I'm going to call this generator A. You can see the hoses coming out on the side. What I've done is I've put in 4 ports in the front here. Those are the input ports for the HHO into the tank, and then in the back I've done the same thing. So on this generator here we've got the 2 ports in the back going into the back of the reservoir, same with the front. And then down underneath, see the what I have is a 1-inch piece of PVC that I made a manifold with, and it is where the output is from the tank back to the generators. You can see the hoses down there and back in the tank. Yeah, so it all hooks up there to that 3/4 inch outlet down at the bottom, so it all flows out into a manifold. And in the back I've got 4 connections for outputs also. Here you can see the power's hooked up. We're using 4 gauge stranded wire. That'll carry up to 60 amps. So each one of these generators can handle up to 120 amps up to. So the wire's plenty big enough. And then over here got the, oops, sorry about that. Kind of hard to show it here. That is the, that's going to be the dryer. So it's just a water canister. The HHO coming out these 2 ports here and winding into one line that goes into the dryer right here. That's going to catch any stray water that might be sloshing around in the tank. I did decide to put some fiberglass screen material in here. I'm just going to load it up with that as one of the ideas of one of the guys on the YouTube. And I'll show you the HHO out in a second. It goes out there, goes out through the back. I'll show you where it goes up front here in a second. I want to move over to the other side and show you the controllers and stuff. Alright, over here on the opposite side, got the battery there, and it looks like a mess of wires. That's because it is. Got the positive terminal here, and I got 2 1-aught wires going to 2 solenoids. These are 200 amp solenoids. The top solenoid is for generator A, which is over there on the other side. And the bottom one is for generator B, which is right underneath the battery here. And I've got the negative here on this side. Looks, it's kind of a mess there, but I couldn't find a terminal block that would suit what I was doing, so this works. Everything's in there nice and tight. Here's the this is a 3/0 ground cable that goes out to the body of the truck. Then up here in the front, gives a good look at them. Here's the controllers, the 4 controllers. The two on the top go over to the other side, generator A. The two on the bottom go down to generator B. And that folks is how I've got this hooked up. So now I'm going to get out and show you what we've got. There you can see the dryer. So the HHO is coming out of the top into that dryer first. That's going to catch any moisture there in the tank. I'm going to get out now and show you the rest of this setup. A couple more things in the box. You see these wires coming out? What I've done is I've removed the pot and the LCD screen, and I've got them on a remote in the cab. I'll show you here in a second. I just want to show you where the wires come in. Got them going through the back of the bed there. Got the 4-aught positive power wire, 3-aught negative cable wire, and these are all the controls going up into the cab. And I'll stand back here. You look at the whole thing. It's kind of cramped back up in there, but this lid will shut. Then I've got this comes down over it. So if there is a in the event of an explosion, which have lots of safety features, I'll show you. I'll be safe with that. So let's go up front. The HHO output goes out of the back of the box here, through the bed of the truck, and down underneath. Up around the front here. I've got it coming up right here. And then down into the bottom of the bubbler. That's the bubbler there. And up top of the bubbler, it's got a flash port. So if I get any type of backfire and it makes it to the bubbler, it'll port right out the flash port there. So out of that, got the green hose, starting with the green hose, comes out and into this large flashback arrestor. Now this thing can handle 20 to 30 liters per minute, tested. Out of that, and right into the air intake. And that's the where the air filter is. Goes in the engine right there. You can see I've got the 250 amp alternator installed. The 4-aught cable right there. Okay, let me show you the electronics. Alright, sitting in the truck, I've got the Apexi, the AFC Neo. It's not hooked up yet. Still have to do that. I'm going to put a EGT gauge in here too, so I can monitor exhaust gas temperatures. But I've got all the controllers wired up here into the unit here. Just take a look at that. So got the wires all coming in here. I've got two switches here. One's going to control A and B. Here's A and B. And then the generators from the A side, 1 and 2, and on the B side, 1 and 2. And these knobs will control the current. So I'll be able to do that, and then just stick it down in here. It's out of sight, out of mind. Doesn't bother anyone, especially the wife. So there you have it. The next video, I hope to have it running. Have all the AFC Apexi Neo installed, their fuel controller, and the EGT gauge, I still have it coming. It's on order. But in the next video, we'll have the system running, and I'll show you what it looks like. Thanks again for watching this video. This is the third video of the Dodge Ram project. If you haven't seen the other videos, they're up on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I've got over 100 videos on HHO and love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.